Good afternoon, everybody. This is Dr. Graham, and welcome to this online lecture where we will be discussing how you should go about preparing your Politics 1B essay properly. I imagine that when you first received your essay topic, you may have had one of two reactions: panic, frustration, fear, concern, worry, all rolled into one, or you were excited about your topic and wanted to get going, but maybe didn't know where to begin. So this lecture is supposed to help you and assist you in terms of the admin related to essay preparation, as well as how to go about actually writing your essay. The most important thing throughout the essay process is do not plagiarize. It's a criminal offense. The reason why we repeat this over and over throughout your undergrad years and into your postgrad years is that it is a criminal offense. You will receive a disciplinary hearing if you plagiarize. If it's extremely serious, it might end your academic career and you may not be able to graduate at the end of the day. So it's essential that you don't plagiarize, which is why we use the online system of Turnitin, which is not a fail-safe system, not absolutely perfect, but it does assist you in helping to determine how plagiarized your essays might be. This is to remind you that the Politics 1B21 International Relations essay topics are the following. For me and for Mr. Sobekwa, we have 5 topics. You had to sign up for these topics on Ulink under the essay sign-up tube. The Lord of the Rings and International Relations is the first possible topic. You can find that topic and access the YouTube link at that site you see here. The second topic discusses the Fifth Estate. You can find that at this link. District 9 is the third topic at this link. And the fourth topic, Hotel Rwanda, is the last movie option for you to choose at this link. And then we also have another link. Another essay that is not related to movies at the bottom, number 5 here. So just to reiterate here, for myself and Mr. Sobekwa, we have 5 essay topics. Dr. Nganja is your lecturer for term 4. He will be taking you for international political economy. He has separate essays, which I'll show you on the next slide. You have to sign up for the essay of your choice, only one for the whole semester, either one of these here on this slide, or one from Dr. Nganje's choices. And that's all you write on for your essay selection for this whole semester. If you choose one of the movie topics, as I said in my introductory class, all you have to do is watch the movie clip that is at that YouTube link, and then based on that clip, discuss any potential themes from this term that you think might relate to the discipline of international relations. If you are concerned at all, then I highly or strongly advise you to consult with me or Mr. Sobekwa, email us and set up an appointment so that we can go through your essay topic with you. Dr. Nganja's topics follow on this slide. You're also welcome to email Dr. Nganja and set up an appointment with him if you'd like to discuss your essay topic with him directly. I advise this too because you'll be writing your essay topic for him without having had any content work for term 4. So it is advisable that you actually speak to him first. This yellow block I've actually taken from your study guide for term 3, and this relays the instructions for your essay for this semester. You sign up, as I say this here again, under Essay Sign Up 2017. Remember that it is first come, first serve, and each topic will be capped, so make sure you sign up as quickly as possible if you haven't done so already. You will also see at the area where you sign up, where it says Essay Instructions, on the left-hand side on Blackboard, in the margin, what the instructions are, So we're asking you to adhere to the instructions set out in the guide to preparing and submitting an assignment in politics. That means the actual guide which you received last semester that explains how to go about writing an essay. It's very useful, this document, and have it with you as you finish your essay. The length of the essay that we require is 5 typed A4 pages with 1.5 spacing, excluding the cover page, table of contents, and bibliography. In other words, 5 typed A4 pages for the content of the actual essay. The table of contents itself, the bibliography itself, and the cover page and title page are all extra to those 5 typed pages. For me and for Mr. Sobekwe, your essay must be submitted electronically only on ULink. Under the assignment instructions tool, you'll see a link that says PTS 1B21 Poll 1BB1 Essay 2017. It's the Turnitin link. You submit it through that link. No hard copies for me or Mr. Sobekwe's topics. And they must be submitted at the latest online on Monday the 18th of September by midnight, or at least 1 minute before midnight. This is for both APK and Soweto campuses. So the 18th of September is the final date for submission. You can submit before that time. And in fact, the Turnitin link is open from now as we speak. You may upload your assignment at any time before the 18th of September. And if you see a high similarity score, anything above 20% will be penalized. You can correct your essay and reload it. But please do this well in advance, as you are all aware by now that the turnaround time for ULink submissions is 24 hours. So if you only submit on the 17th of September and it does not come back to you by the 18th of September, it will still be considered late by the lecturers. So prepare well, please. Especially since the topics have been made known to you since the first day of semester 2. For me and Mr. Sobekwe's topics, you do not have to attach an assignment cover form to your essay because it will be picked up as plagiarized via Turnitin and add to your similarity percentage. All we require is a title page indicating your name and student number, your campus, the due date of the essay, your lecturer, and the topic title. However, Dr. Nganja's topic, if you picked one of the IPE topics, is a hard copy requirement for submission. In other words, if you have chosen one of Dr. Nganja's topics, you have to submit it online in order to produce a Turnitin page. Then you have to print that Turnitin page indicating the similarity level and attach it to a hard copy printout of your full essay, which you will submit in person to the department on the 18th of September by 12 midday. That is a correction I have to make. Earlier when I said Monday the 18th of September, 1 minute before midnight, it's actually 1 minute before midday, 11:59 a.m. So the final date of submission is Monday the 18th of September by midday. You're advised to keep an electronic copy of your essay in case the original gets lost. Now that we have the admin out of the way, what are the tools required in order to complete your essay successfully? First of all, you have to make sure you have the correct essay topic at hand. So make sure when you sign up for your essay that you take down, word for word, precisely what the topic requests you to do. This is important because if you miss out a word or a phrase, you could actually answer a completely incorrect topic, and you will be marked down for that. Secondly, you will need to use the Politics Essay Style Guide, which I mentioned beforehand. It is available on ULink on Blackboard in the left-hand margin under Assignment Instructions. You have to know how the library works. The reason why is because you'll be using most of your sources via the UJ library. That is why it's so important that you attend the first library tutorial this term. You will need a thesaurus and a dictionary. Avoid using online thesaurus programs or packages where you slot your essay very conveniently into this online package and it rewords the whole essay for you in order to avoid plagiarism. The end result is simply a jumbled up, very confused essay that makes no sense, and you'll receive naught anyway. Rather use an actual thesaurus when you're working on your essay and you're trying to paraphrase from a direct quote and you need to find a different word for that word from the original quote. Plan carefully. Make a note of when your essay is due and don't leave it too late. Excuses about USB sticks not working, or printer problems or viruses, or stolen bags will not be accepted. How should the essay look? 1.5 spacing, as I said before. It must be in font Arial or Times New Roman, size 11 or 12 font, and you must justify your text. What does that mean? See the below example. When you normally write in a Word document, if you don't justify the document, the writing may come out, depending on the length of the words, like this. And you can see there that the margin on the right is very large, the margin on this side is very large, and it's very untidy. So when we say justify, we mean that the overall text should appear like this. In other words, the margins on both sides are aligned. You can find the justify button, which is simply 3 straight flat lines, 1, 2, 3, on the top table in any Word document. The layout of the essay. You will see there that if you're doing a Dr. Nganja topic, you must have a cover page, which is also available for download on Ulink. For me and Mr. Sobekwa, you simply begin straight away with the title page, and this is how it should look. The student number underneath the name, the actual module, so for us it will be Politics 1B, the lecturer, either Dr. Graham or Mr. Sobekwa or Dr. Nganja, and the due date, which will be the 18th of September 2017. This is simply an example of how it should look on the title page, followed by the full and precise essay topic as provided on Ulink. You then move directly onto the contents page. Try and work your contents page to look exactly like this. 1 dot introduction. The pages are always listed on the right-hand margin, and the introduction always begins on page 1. Obviously, for online submissions, it might be more difficult to begin the introduction on page 1 because you also have your title page. So your title page is, in effect, page 1. We won't be too strict on that account. Just make sure that the page your introduction is on reflects equally on the right-hand side. You then begin with your actual essay topic, headings. End off with your conclusion, which is also numbered and has a page number, and your bibliography, which has a number and a page number. That's how your contents page should look. You then begin on the next page with the actual introduction. You can see an introduction example in the essay style guide. It is quite a useful one to use. Remember that your essay overall will be out of 100 marks, so you will receive a percentage. Overall, though, it is only weighted at 10% of your overall semester mark. 10% doesn't seem like a lot, but you could get easy marks for this exercise whilst also learning a very valuable skill, how to present and write a proper essay. So please try your hardest for this submission. 2.1, you begin with your actual discussion. Sometimes you might have a question as a heading. Sometimes you might simply want to state conceptualizing key terms. It's almost always a basic heading, providing a theoretical framework, something similar. You then have paragraphs running. This is justified because you see the margins on both sides are straight. You then leave a line open before you begin another paragraph. You finish off your essay after 5 pages, you've written your conclusion, and then you get onto your bibliography, which is a page by itself always at the end of the essay. And make sure, please, that the sources are in alphabetical order. You can lump all sources together, internet sources, newspaper sources, books, and journals. They don't have to be separated as indicated in the style guide. You can put them all together as long as they're alphabetized. Just a reminder, please don't plagiarize. The Writing Center is located in D Ring 3 and is a very, very important and useful tool at your disposal. If you take your essay to the Writing Center consultants and obtain a signed slip from them, then I will give you 5 bonus marks towards your essay.